take off my mask. Here we go. So I just want to start by thanking everyone who has been fighting this fight, right? So the Transit Riders Union, GrowSmart Rhode Island, the Jewelry District Association. I got a turnout call from Direct Action for Rights and Equality, which I love to see. So thank you all for fighting this fight. Look, I'm going to pull out my little notes here, make sure I don't miss anything. Our streets PVD. See, notes are crucial. So there are very few investments that we can make as a society that intersect so many different populations, intersect so many different communities than transit, right? We have elderly and young parents alike who depend on transit. We have the disability community who depends on a robust public transit system. It's a racial justice issue, right? We know BIPOC community depend on a robust public transit. And it's a climate justice issue. We're not going to meet our Providence climate goals if we don't have more people out of their cars and onto public transit. Transit's a huge economic driver. So a 2019 study found that for every $1 we invest in robust public transit, we get $4 back from money to local business, from increased tax base, and new jobs. So this is what we all had in mind, right? When we voted back in 2014 for that transit ballot bond issue, what we did not have in mind was for that money to be used to essentially dismantle a really important transit hub. And so this is short and sweet. This plan has got to go back to the table until we get the people who use transit, the people who depend on transit, the people we want to start using transit, right, to all be part of that conversation. So next Thursday, I think that's September 3rd, thanks to the leadership of Councilors Anthony, Fortuna, and Gonzales, there'll be a resolution in front of City Council that asks DOT and the governor to do just that, send this plan back to the drawing board. So if you haven't already, I co-sponsored it, of course, but if you haven't already, call your city council person, ask them to support this resolution, do whatever else the fine people here are asking you to do to fight this plan, to make sure that we have resident input, to make sure that we're actually improving public transit when we spend these dollars. And so that's it. Thank you all very much.